Welcome back again to another edition of Talk Your Own, Make I Talk My Own. Shebi you know say today is a Children's Day. Hey, today is a Children's Day. It's doing me as if I should just go back to children. I've missed those dates. I've missed those dates. We have a guest today, but I will not show the face now. As you know that it's not only me that comes into the studio. I'm always with my only sugar berry, ọmọ dáadáa. My only sugar plum.
Meeting just left.
Orin tó máa ń kọ ní fáwọn ọmọ yẹn pé ohun tó bá dára máa rà fọ́mọ mi. Ohun tó bá dára máa rà fọ́mọ mi. Bí balógun ẹrú máa yàwọ̀ gbà ọ̀fọ̀. Ìbálógún ṣé mo gbà?
Why you gbà ọ̀fọ̀ àbí?
Máa yàwọ̀ gbà ọ̀.
That beginning is enough.
Ọjọ́ tí mo bá kú o, ọmọlàdélé. Bàbá lókè jẹ́ kọ́mọ mi ò wò lédè mi. Torí pé ọmọ láṣọ láyé, ọmọ láṣọ. Ọmọ láṣọ láyé, ọmọ láṣọ. Láti Elédùmarè, ọmọ wa ní òwò lédè gbogbo wa. Gbára Ọlọ́run. Di what?
Ọmọ láṣọ.
Ọmọ láṣọ. Kò ń ṣerú aṣọ yẹn lọ́sọ̀rọ̀.
Aṣọ ọ̀dọ́ aṣọ.
Kò ń ṣerú aṣọ. Ó ní àwọn Yorùbá mọ bọ́ ṣe pákéjì ọ̀rọ̀ wọn.
Fún fáwọn táwọn understand na.
Aṣọ náà ni agbọ́dọ̀ sọ aṣọ náà ni.
Ọmọ láṣọ.
Aṣọ tó máa ń wọ̀. Thank you, our viewers. Thank you for the other time. Thank you for every day. Thank you for the one that is coming. And thank you for the one that will see. Thank you for viewing, for the comment and the that you always follow us back to back. Thank you. God bless you. Ojú tẹ fún wa. Kò ní fọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àwa náà lá máa wá, ẹ̀yin náà lá máa bá lágbára Elédùmarè. Ẹ jẹ́ á lọ sí ilé agbára. When we come back, showcase what we.
In life, you can never be too sure who to trust. This is the story of Mrs. Ungazi. Mrs. Ungazi just wants to use the ATM.
Good afternoon, Mama. Let me help you out to your withdrawal. You don't need to stress yourself.
Thank you, but I can handle it myself.
The man is just being kind, right? He just wants to help, right? Wrong. All he needs is a good look at the pin. Will he succeed?
Oh, to my IG fans, I say. Sorry.
Do not share your card PIN with anyone. Keep your account information private and ensure no one is watching you while you enter your PIN. UBA, Africa's global bank.
Welcome again. Thank you. And the àlejò that I bring for you today is someone you know before. She's an actress. She's an actress from láti ọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́, láti mọ̀ wọ́n. Her name is Ella Berry. Welcome to our meeting.
Welcome to our meeting. Welcome to the show today.
Yes, so this is me here seated. In fact,
The vibe is too much. The anointing that you bring up to the student today is open gan.
Opa for body. It's plenty.
If you see the actor and actress, you will know for their body that
Abi, you want to be now?
especially that you are missing the child. You are not missing the childhood like me and you. Abi.
I'm the number one person, that is missing, that have been missing the childhood back in the days. Exactly.
You know what I miss in this childhood something. Now I will not tell you my I don't know.
Let us hear it.
I'm supposed to tell, but I'm shy.
What is trying you here now?
I'm shy because the thing I miss most. You see, first of all, let us just say kudos to our mother. They are trying.
Yeah.
They
Like
are
us,
trying
yeah.
because I don't. We too. I'm a father. I know how it is. I know how it is. It's not only you that you are a mother.
Let's
So,
Abi o, ask him
You
o.
cannot come and oppress me here. You
We
cannot come
will
and
not
oppress me.
be. We will not be. We refuse to be oppressed.
You know that 2 against 1. Me, I'm always ready for you.
So we are both against you here.
You cannot
on
be
this
against
stage.
me.
Thank God, I have a supporter today.
What can you come and be? God for God will be for me. Also,
Yeah.
God will be for me.
Okay, our topic today actually, we invited this special guest for us today to discuss a very, very special topic. Very, very crucial because once we the youth of today, they are the leaders of tomorrow. And
Yes,
àwọn ọmọdé tèmi, àwọn ló máa, you know,
Ṣùgbọ́n ó wá tí
leaders.
ó tàbí gbó yí pé àwọn àgbàlagbà ẹ̀sìn ló wá ń jẹ́ lídà àwọn kékeré rẹ̀.
Tell us today, you know, this kind of discussion. That's why we want to discuss the responsibilities. What should be the responsibilities of children in the society? So that's what we are discussing. You know, in this world, we have different types of organizations. We have the family, the religion, I think the church. You know, we when we were born free. But then we entangle ourselves with so many institutions.
Yeah.
Education institution, marriage, the family, church, religious, you know. So what are the responsibilities of the children in this institution? You know, it is this institution that makes up the society.
Yes.
So what are the responsibilities of the children in these various institutions to prune a very good society so that we'll be able to have a good future? So that's what we are discussing. So what are the responsibilities of children? I'm sure that you're going to enjoy our program today because we have somebody who is capable to teach us, and we are
Somebody
willing to learn.
that tó gbangba sùn lọ yẹ Yorùbá ìdẹ̀wò ṣe ó tó gbangba sùn lọ yẹ.
Tí bá gé sí.
Ẹ má bínú. So
Okay. Yeah, thank you for having me here today, live and direct. I still remain your girl, Ella Berry. Now we're going to be talking about children's responsibilities of children in the society. First and foremost, children.
we are here. As you are calling us, me and I'm answering you.
Children.
Mami.
Ngwanu, what is your responsibilities, oh? Because in fact, there are so many responsibilities of a child in the society as a whole. So many of it. First and foremost, being respectful to your parents and your elders, and being a good child, like being a good and responsible child. When I say responsible, I mean being able to come out reflecting that thing your parents installed, that positive character your parents installed in you. Yes, showcasing it outside, presenting it outside. It could be in school, it could be in a public place, a marketplace, and even in church. Because it all depends on what you display outside that directs your personality back home. Do you understand? Like, for instance, you see some children, when they go out there, they engage into one thing or the other, like fighting, especially when they see their fellow peers outside. They want to be showing this muscle, like I can beat you, I can deal with you. Don't try me, don't cross my path, don't step on my toes.
If we don't caution them like that.
Yeah, exactly my point. Exactly my point.
Something else.
Let me open it wide.
So one thing that you said that I'm happy with is that the positive things that the parents instill in the children and not the negative ones. So that means there could be some parents that are not worthy to be called parents, that doesn't have a very good character to instill in their children.
Correct. Yes. There are so many of them. There are so many of the parents out there who are not even mind conscious of what they say out from their mouth to their children.
But then now, they are children.
Mm-hmm.
And they are like, when a child is being given birth to, it's like a plain
Yes,
slate.
a plain
yeah.
sheet.
It's like a plain sheet.
Yeah.
So now, and this, the things that the parent does that are bad is instilling in the child. But it's a child, so even is an adult now. He will say, this one is not good. He doesn't know what is outside. There will be a point in time for children that they don't know what is good and they don't know what is bad.
Yes.
So how do we ration? How do the children now say, this is bad, I don't want to go. I don't know whether you understand that. It is the environment that one lives in that will prune the person. So how will that person come out of that and know that this thing is bad when there's nobody, letting the child know that this is actually bad.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, let's go for a short break. Then when you come back, we'll discuss about that.
All right.
In life, you can never be too sure who to trust. This is the story of Mrs. Ungazi. Mrs. Ungazi just wants to use the ATM.
Good afternoon, Mama. Let me help you out with your withdrawal. You don't need to stress yourself.
Thank you, but I can handle it myself.
The man is just being kind, right? He just wants to help, right? Wrong. All he needs is a good look at the pin. Will he succeed?
To my IG fans, I say, sorry.
Do not share your card pin with anyone. Keep your account information private and ensure no one is watching you while you enter your pin. UBA, Africa's global bank.
Welcome back again. We see our guest in the house. My sugar berry is asking one question that is
Okay, so what I'm just asking is that for a child that is growing up in a place in an environment that is toxic, let me just use the word like that, that is toxic, that they don't really have good behaviors and manners, maybe in a RAS environment or something like that.
You see that I'm looking at you, the toxic is also
Like in an environment where they do bad things.
oh,
Maybe
like Bariga.
they just wake up in the morning and then the first thing a child sees is somebody that's smoking or somebody that is drinking gin or it's just one thing that they are chasing. In an environment like that. So how does that child learn to be responsible in that kind of society? Is it going to be through the churches? Because I'm sure they will at least the churches are men of God. Is it going to be through the churches? Is it going to be through the parents, through the schools that he goes to? How do that kind of person get responsible?
Okay. Well, the thing is, I would start to, I would start from my own growing up. I will make myself as an example. By growing up, I grew up in a very brass area, a very, very
Toxic.
in fact, toxic. Let me use that word. Yeah, and there we had like, in fact, let me say 55% of bad guys, bad ladies, bad boys, bad girls. Yes. But then my mom then was very, 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 very strict. Very strict, and in fact a no-nonsense woman. Despite the fact that we were staying in a very rash environment there, she will not allow us. In fact, she won't give us the space of mingling with other children, other bad children. And very early in the morning, she has woken us up, bathed for us, take us to church. I'm a Catholic. We'll go for morning mass. After morning mass, we pass there to church and to school. After school, straight we are going to meet her at her business place, in the market, at her shop. We'll be there till she closes in the night. Anytime she closes, we'll follow her back to the house.
It's not even give you any space.
She doesn't give us that space of me
But
doing
then, I
that.
have a question from there now.
Okay.
Since she was so strict that she didn't allow you, what about your, in this life, that life has to be balanced.
Okay.
You have to have a social life.
Yes.
So
sure.
what happened to your social life?
Of course, I was actually coming to that. I was actually coming there. Yeah, so even with all that segemenge, all that street level, whatever, we too as a Saudi girls and boys that were there would sneak out. Is it that we lie to our mom that want to go and ease ourselves, or we want to go and buy food, or we want to go and do one thing or the other that she can allow us, that she can permit us, to go, and then we'll just sneak out and run to our friend's place to play. Just small play, tip that play. We'll play small. By the time we hear our name, bang bang. And when the kind run, they run there. They run, no be here. So with those sneaking out, there were things there were things that attracted us, that got our attention. Then things like stealing, things like telling lies.
What I was trying to avoid.
Exactly. Fighting. Looking for trouble. Of course, children now. They get that character for hand. Plenty. So one way or the other, we're adapting to that system. But on the other hand, we had to reflect back to the upbringings of our parents, of our mom. We grew up with our mom. Yeah. So we have to reflect back, and we were like, we happen to be, the good fruit, the good character of a child. We're able to display to them and then change some mindset of some people. Yes, because most of their parents, so most of our peers, parents will be like, don't you see Ella? Can't you see her? Can't you see the way she is? Can't you follow her footsteps? She's a very good girl. She listens to her mom. She doesn't even, despite the fact that she did not grow with her father. She did not stay with her father. Her mom, she did well. Can't you take her footsteps? She's a good child. So it's kept on, going like that. Some of them were able to change. So back to responsibility of a child. Now, if you as a child, children of nowadays, they don't get brain pass me back then.
As in the way they are getting
their computer,
smart,
as in their computer brain. These days, they bust my bubble. Right from the womb. As in fact, as they come and say, they don't begin stretch and if you try me, not try me, if you try me here, see this my hand, so I will give you, I will not punch you, that kind of thing. Then
sorry for cutting you. Your explanations.
okay.
I have a question that being a child, when you see some things that you mentioned. That we come from the same area. I don't want to mention. When they
you're part of the last guy that.
No, I was supposed to be
Part
part
of.
of.
You're
I was
part of the last guy.
I was supposed to be the part of them.
Sarah, okay.
I be the one that suits me.
Okay.
When they'll just tell me that I should sit down there, man. Don't. I have one up there. You say, but I will not hear. Immediately I see him that he go inside like this. I'll just short bad service. I shall want to do that thing. The other people are doing just to play. Whenever I come outside, he will beat me, he will beat nonsense out of me. That day, he will beat nonsense out of me. It doesn't mean that next time I will not do that same thing. But only one thing comes to my mind, because they only tell me that don't pick something that not belong to you.
Not so.
Whatever play I want to play, whatever anything I want to do, I don't do that. You know, because she has already, my mom already tell me that if you steal somebody thing, did you I will not do like this. Kí lórí orí nǹkankan, I say mi orí nǹkankan mọ́. Ẹni tó bá ti jalè, wọ́n máa pa ni. Orí nǹkankan mọ́. Ó ní rí mi mọ́. I will start crying then. I will start crying. I want mo bá rí yín. I still want to see you. I said, Oda, could you bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ, because time is really against us. Time is really against us.
And the phone line is on. We would like to hear your contributions, your comments on what you think is the responsibility of children in the society, what they should do to improve the society at large.
Let's go on a break. When we come back from break, we'll start taking calls and every.
It is here again. Are you an artist looking for a place to produce and promote your musical videos?
Or a content creator in need of a platform to air your program?
The Gallery TV got you covered.
At the Gallery, we provide world-class production services
Such as
event coverage,
promotion and production of musical videos,
studio rental,
live streaming of events.
We also provide airtime for your program on all our platforms.
These and lots of other interesting packages, all at an affordable price with a 10% discount.
For more details, you can visit us on our website at www.thegallerytv or on our social media platforms at The Gallery TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
The Gallery TV, we set the pace.
In life, you can never be too sure who to trust. This is the story of Mrs. Ungazi. Mrs. Ungazi just wants to use the ATM.
Good afternoon, Mama. Let me help you out to your withdrawal. You don't need to stress yourself.
Thank you, but I can handle it myself.
The man is just being kind, right? He just wants to help, right? Wrong. All he needs is a good look at the pin. Will he succeed?
I want my IG fans. I say, sorry.
Do not share your card PIN with anyone. Keep your account information private and ensure no one is watching you while you enter your PIN. UBA, Africa's global bank.
Okay, you're welcome back to another edition of Talk Your Own, the Black Daddy and Hanix. And we are still here. You know, as per today is Children's Day now. That is why we are discussing things about children. You know, what you feel they should do, what should be their responsibility towards the greater good of the society.
Yeah.
And then, so one of our viewers asked a question online, so I'm going to read it out. And the question is directed to our guest. It says, his name is Jim Victor. And he said that what advice do you have to give children that their parents are not faithful to each other? You know, there are some parents, there are some children that they know that daddy is not faithful to mommy. Whenever daddy is not around, mommy, another uncle will come. Some children know actually.
Yeah.
When mommy is not around, daddy used to bring more and they know. So what advice? Because such children, they'll probably grow up
To that
become like
behavior.
their children. So what advice do you have for such children to still later become responsible?
Okay. Thank you for that question. My advice to children whose parents are not faithful to one another is that you just need to turn a blind eye to it. Fine. You might, know or that your parents are not faithful to each other. But then, one way or the other, you can call them both or you call them separately. Mom, this thing you're doing, is it nice? Are you really advising me to take this full step? Is this what relationship is all about? Is this how relationship works? If I grow up, should I also live this kind of life you're living? Will it favor me? Will it suit me? Will you be happy with it? By the time a child asks
That kind of question.
their parents that kind of question, my dear, if that parent that has sense, that has brain, would know that I think that my child does not know what I'm doing is bad, or does not even have an idea of what I'm doing, now knows that I am doing bad, I'm doing something that is not good. It's better I sit up. And then that parent, that mother and that father should be able to advise that child very well, in a good way and polite way, not just shushing the child up, like, shut up, what are you saying, what do you even know? My dear, all children of nowadays now have sense, so they know more than what we parents, we adults knows. I'm telling you the truth, they do. They might pretend not to show it or say anything about it, but one way or the other they will go out and display it. They will go out and start, look at social media now, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter. Children are now doing it, and when they go online, they see things adults are doing, all the nonsense things adults are doing. They'll begin to learn it, they'll begin to practice it. They practice, they put it to they see, they put it to practice. At the end of the day, it become part of them. They become used to it. Do you understand? So when you're advising your child as a parent, please always make sure you advise that child positively, because as you take lay your bed, now so you go lie on top and
go sleep like that.
Now so you go
And
take sleep on top.
before most parents used to think that don't do as I do.
Don't do as I do. Oga, forget am o. Now e no dey work again. E no work again nowadays.
And that's what
I'm telling you, because even when you're telling them, don't do what I'm doing, don't take my footstep, they see you as a bad person, because they feel that you doing it is comfortable. You're comfortable with what you're doing. Do you understand? You're enjoying it. So you not telling them not to do it simply means you don't want them to enjoy. Do you understand? You hate them. That's when they begin to, grow this hatred. Yes, this mindset of hatred. Mommy does not like me. Can you imagine? She's enjoying herself. She's not telling me not to enjoy myself when I grow up. You understand those kind of?
You now be hearing that language that that's your time.
That's exactly. So children, please, my advice for you, is that when your parents, when you know that, or you see that your parents are doing things that are not nice. Oh, I think we're having a
call from hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You want to? Yeah, welcome.
Okay.
can you put your mouth talk your own?
Yes, that is why I'm calling. Yeah, concerning the program, the responsibility of children in the society. Well, as children, as everybody, we all have our individual responsibility that we have to take charge of. And then as children have the responsibility. I don't think there's any difference between a child's responsibility and that of an adult. But it's just that there is just a little different, you know, as children that they are just growing. And then that is where we have the adults available to always, you know,
Put them through.
caution them, put them through, and then always guide them not to make
Mistakes.
Yes, that's it. So, and every child has the right to express their feelings, ask questions about things that they don't know, and then to always want to express their love to their parents and their friends or people around them. And then, you know, also there's this thing that we should always know as parents, we should always teach our children that how to feel safe in the society, because right now the society that we are in, let me just say it's not safe. Yes, it is not safe. So
everybody knows that.
Yes, it is our responsibility and the child's responsibility also to
have the responsibility to stay safe
at all times.
Yes,
so the responsibility of the child to always ask for help. Whenever your child or your child asks for help, you ought to what? Give that child that help immediately, because at that particular time you don't know what that child is going through or what that child is facing. Maybe somebody hurts the child's feelings or something. So that's between more connection between the parent and the child.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
So I like her point.
Yes.
You have to be responsible in keeping yourself safe, not just yourself, but the other people around you.
Environment and the other people around.
There's even one thing that I observe. You know, there's a state that these children, they ask questions too much. You feel like you'll be frustrated that you talk too much.
It is that period that is the most important, most precious. Because anything that is
disturbing them like that, they want to know.
You have to answer them truthfully. Some people, some parents will say, see, let them know that this is what this is. If you do this
some parents will even tell you, wait till you grow.
You
can't know it now.
Imagine.
You cannot understand it now.
If you do this is what will happen. Take the consequences of action, so they know. It's not that you should not make them know some things, because those things that you refuse to make them know, they will go outside to learn it.
To learn it in another way,
in negative way.
Yes.
Which will now come back to you as a parent and bite you at the back.
Yes.
So we have to be responsible.
So
as a child.
My own advice to children and everybody, all joy. The thing is, we're having call. Sorry, let's pick this one for the last time. Hello, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Jane, you are welcome on show. You want to put mouth?
Yes, the responsibility of the children in society.
Yes, we are listening to you.
As a child, they have a lot of responsibility because they are the leaders of tomorrow.
That's true.
And when we're talking about responsibility, the basic parents train them or bring them up matters on how they will be able to contribute to society. So that children and their responsibility to society is to make the environment conducive for their parents, being obedient to their elders, and always having that free mind to talk to their elders whenever they are wrong.
It's important.
Very important.
Under pressure from anybody or friend.
Important.
Okay.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
You see, me, I have? Okay. Alright, thank you very much. Well, from everything that we have said now, what I can conclude from it and say is that the responsibility of the child is to grow up to be a better person in the future. Is to grow up to be a plus to the society and not
responsible.
Not a negative influence later in the future. Because the negativity that we're seeing now, really, if you have to be sincere, has started from when those people were children.
Yes.
So, and now what my own advice to all children is that the various institutions that we are, try as much as possible to learn good things. Because whether we like it or not, we all know the difference between good and evil.
Yes, of course.
We all know that if somebody is doing something bad, even though you don't want to admit it, you know deep down in you that you're doing bad.
Yes.
So my advice is, whatever institution you find yourself, in the school, in the church, in your house, in your family, make sure that everything you learn is the good ones. And make good use. That is the act of responsibility. Be responsible for yourself. Be responsible for your life. And know that if you are responsible for yourself, it is not for your own benefit alone, but for the benefit of the society.
Yes.
Because if you are a bad person, it will not only affect you negatively, it will also affect the society at large. So be responsible.
Be useful.
That is the main thing.
Be useful.
Be useful to yourself,
to your own nation, Be useful to yourself, to your family, to everybody around you. That is the main point. That is the main point here. Yes. We have come to the end of the show. We don't have much time, but we still have time to next week. We still have time.
Keep coming and we'll keep meeting you.
That's the only baby me so we'll be coming and we'll be seeing you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Ella Berry.
Thank you for having me around.
We'll call you next time. You see.
Of course.
Sure. Thank you. And thanks to the people that are behind the camera. God bless you. Amen. If you cannot say amen now, say amen for me. Amen. God bless you. Amen. And thanks to Lady Jagaban. I cut cap for you. And Mr. Babajide. I don't want to finish him. I'll see cut next week. So, Mr. Babajide Kundayo, I give you Bosa. So it's not the Bosa of the Ibo, but God be with you. Thanks for the support all the time. And you viewers, thank you for burning your data to watch us, to comment. God will bless you. Your pocket, as you are putting your hand in the pocket like this, it will not run dry. And me too, I will not run dry in my pocket, so that I can be giving my sugar berry owobe. Come on, Los Alonle. God bless you. Torí owó ọbẹ̀ lẹ ṣe ń dúró lé àti ó tún ní nǹkan kan tẹ tún dúró lé torí ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run á gbé gbogbo aga. If you want to talk to us and you want to reach us on social media, and we are on the Gallery TV on what's it called? Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and every and the one that is yet to come, we are there waiting for you. We are there waiting for you. You want to talk to me, Gongo. On Instagram, you see me at official_Black Daddy. On Twitter, on Facebook, I remain black. You see me, just find me. I do not change. I will not change. I cannot even change for anybody.
You cannot even change if you want to.
So, and if you want to talk to my only sugar berry, my only one and only, Anes on Instagram, that's Anes5. No big girl. Anes5. God bless you as you comment, as you call, as you can partner with us. So bring your market, bring your anything that you do. We can polówó ọjà kó gbájẹ kájẹ gbájẹ kí so a mọ̀ pé àní fọ́kọ̀ nítorí olórin yẹn náà ti sọ pé tó bá fọ́ ti fọ́kọ̀ nìyẹn àwọn ò lè fẹ́ fọ́kọ̀ ẹ mú ọjà yín wá ká bá yín polówó, àbí you are a musician, you are looking for somewhere to showcase your talent, that you want to be
Want to be seen. Yeah.
You can come to us. We'll give you the platform. We'll give you the platform. So till we see next time again.
Yeah. Bye.
In life, you can never be too sure who to trust. This is the story of Mrs. Ungazi. Mrs. Ungazi just wants to use the ATM.
Good afternoon, Mama. Let me help you out to your withdrawal. You don't need to stress yourself.
Thank you, but I can handle it myself.
The man is just being kind, right? He just wants to help, right? Wrong. All he needs is a good look at the pin. Will he succeed?
I want my IG fans. I say, sorry.
Do not share your card PIN with anyone. Keep your account information private and ensure no one is watching you while you enter your PIN. UBA, Africa's global bank.